Alright, I'm gonna be so free. I'll have to go to work in like a few minutes. So I'm gonna be editing this video as if you're like listening to a podcast or something, or doing something in the background. So I suggest maybe doing something in the background, like maybe do your dishes, clean your room, work. I don't fucking know. Just do something, because I don't wanna visually edit this video. This is like a podcast, like a short little podcast. Unless you guys want a pod. Do you guys want me to do a podcast? I don't know. I yap, but I yap in short bursts. I don't really yap for like a long time. It's like I think of something, I talk to death about it, and then I stop, and then I do it again. I'm yapping now. God damn it! Enjoy the video, or whatever you're doing while you enjoy. Whatever. Just God damn it. Hello everybody, my name is the Yonko, and I'm just gonna do a really quick review, not really going in depth with the movie and what I thought about it. Just, quick, easy, simple stuff. If you want a more in-depth review, just like, comment, and subscribe, because currently I'm more pouring my focus onto another video that actually is taking a lot of time to make. So just enjoy, I guess. Firstly, the Fantastic Four were awesome. This is the most accurate Fantastic Four we've gotten in 30 years, and I actually think that's really strange. I mean, the second closest one was the 1994 one that just never released because of reasons I don't want to get into. It's a lot of stuff. Basically, they were tricked into making a movie, and the movie just never released. Let's get into specifics. Mr. Fantastic, Pedro Pascal was a perfect actor here. I love Pedro Pascal as Mr. Fantastic. If my fan cast for Mr. Fantastic is always going to be Grant Gustin, I'm not going to lie. If there's one character I want Grant Gustin to play that's a Marvel character, it's Mr. Fantastic. But, hey, Grant Gustin's also always the Flash to me. But Pedro Pascal, amazing. Did he have to shave off his mustache? Not really. I don't really give a shit. I know a lot of people were like, oh my god, the Pedro Pascal fatigue. He won't shave off his mustache. He's in everything. And all I can think when hearing that stuff is, you're mad at an actor for being in a lot of stuff. So you're mad at an actor for doing their job and being good at their job and being in a lot. Look, I don't give a shit about all that behind the scenes stuff. I don't care. I separate art from the artist. If you think Pedro's weird, he's weird, whatever. I don't give a shit. Did he have to shave off his mustache? Not really. I don't think so. Honestly, if I saw Pedro Pascal without a mustache, I think I'd be a little creeped out. You're used to seeing someone's face. Like, I don't want that face to be there. And even then, it's just like, it's a small thing, okay? Rita's had a mustache before. To be fair, like, when he has a beard, it goes all the way. Like, when he has a beard, he has a fucking beard, okay? When Mr. Fantastic has a beard, that nigga has a beard. Next up, The Thing. The Thing is awesome in this movie. I feel like if this movie was just longer, like, I'm not gonna lie, The Thing and Johnny kinda had to take a step back, but that's fine, I kinda wish this movie was like 2 hours and 20 some minutes. I feel like then we could add stuff, because a lot of the deleted scenes were just taking some characterization away from The Thing or Johnny or just another character. Feel like The Thing could have had more. I feel like if we get a director's cut of this movie, they should add every deleted scene that doesn't directly conflict with the plot. Just make it a bit longer so we get more stuff with The Thing. Johnny in this movie is fucking fantastic. He is awesome. I love Johnny in this movie. He is my favorite scene. Like, listen, guys, I think a lot of people forget Johnny is an astronaut. Like, I think people forget all of these characters are astronauts. They're not dumb. Yeah, I know Reed's the smart guy, but all of these characters aren't stupid. Johnny's not a dumbass. The fact that this nigga decoded an entire language by himself just to riz up the fine shit, hey, dude, that's riz on another level. He is doing God's work. Speaking of God's work, Sue Storm. Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm is amazing. I loved her. My favorite scene. Oh, I don't want to talk about. I want to keep this spoiler free. And then in an in-depth review, or maybe even in a live stream, I'll just talk about it in a live stream. But just this one scene with her and Reed that I think is so cute, and I want to talk about. I mean, it's not that much of a spoiler, but then again, like, if you haven't watched this movie, go watch it now. Watch it, please. But Vanessa Kirby was awesome as Sue Storm. The Silver Surfer, if you're complaining with the Silver Surfer is that she's a woman and they're like, oh my god, they sex swapped her, pick up a book, bud. Pick up a comic book, okay? The Silver Surfer was a woman in a lot of the comics, just like how they were a man in a lot of comics, okay? This is still comic accurate Silver Surfer. If you're upset that it's a man, just remember, we would not have gotten the scene of Johnny decoding an entire language just for some Riz. Okay, I don't want to hear it. The Silver Surfer, I don't know who plays the Silver Surfer. I don't really feel like looking it up, but whoever plays her, you did awesome. Okay, you were amazing. You're amazing. I want to see you in more shit, and I can't wait, because I know she's not gone, right? She's going to come back. I'm telling you, she's going to come back either in a Fantastic Four sequel or in Doomsday or Secret Wars. I need her to come back. Galactus in this movie was awesome. All right, if you say Galactus was nerfed, buddy, pick up a book. That's all I can say. Literally, most of the complaints I've seen about this movie are just people who don't know what the Fantastic Four is. If you think Galactus is weakened, remember, okay, he's holding back. Like, this entire movie, he's holding back. Could he eat the entire planet? Yes. But considering the fact that the one thing this nigga needs, which I will not spoil, but if you read the comics, you already know, I won't spoil what he needs, but he needs something on Earth, so he can't just destroy it outright. He needs to, like, go down there and be like, all right, where the fuck is it? Where is it? They try and trick him, and right before they can do their big plan, which I won't spoil, he like stops, and he's like, are y'all niggas stupid? And then he finds the thing he needs, and this movie's awesome. Herbie's also best boy. I like when Johnny like pets him. He does these little like scratches on his head. It's so cute. Also the Johnny and the Things like relationship, like their dynamic, awesome. I like how they're acting like siblings and not like fucking little shits to each other. This is my second favorite relationship between Johnny and Ben, besides the original, besides the 07 Fantastic Four, to be specific. 07 Fantastic Four, Johnny and Ben is awesome. I always love their dynamic. If I had to rank each Fantastic Four movie, I haven't seen 1994, so I won't add it. It would be this movie at the top. Next would be the Fantastic Four Rise of the Silver Surfer 07, only because the only issue I have with that movie is that they did Galactus dirty. They did him so dirty. A gas cloud, come on. But yeah, that one's just right below this one. Honestly, if that movie did Galactus right and had some tweaks with it, and, you know, actually had the characters be themselves. I don't like how Reed sexualizes Sue in those movies. I actually don't like how Sue is sexualized at all in those movies. It's a little weird, but hey, it was 2005 and 2007. What can you expect? So then the 2005 movie, and then Fan Four Stick. Fan Four Stick is always going to be rock bottom. All right, that movie was not good at all. Another thing I want to talk about. What was it? Oh, what's his name? Mole Man. Fuck, I did not expect I didn't expect him to actually be important in this movie, but he is. Mole Man is very important in this movie. Also, Dr. Doom, my nigga Victor Von Doom. He isn't, well, it's hard to say. I don't want to spoil anything. You do see an Easter egg where you see them create the Future Foundation, and like everybody's trying to get all the countries together, and you see this one chair that's empty with the word Latveria on it, and I fucking love Dr. Doom. I can't wait to see him in Secret Wars. My theory is that Dr. Doom doesn't exist in the 828 universe, which is the universe this movie takes place in. He doesn't exist yet. I think he's going to exist. My theory with RJ as Dr. Doom is that he's not the one, like, he's Dr. Doom for Doomsday and Secret Wars, but he's not 828's Dr. Doom. I think they're going to get another person to play Dr. Doom, and honestly, I'm just excited. I am excited. I honestly, like, I came in this movie, right? I was worried. I won't lie. I was worried. I thought that, look, this is like, what, the fourth try? 444, right? That song stuck in my head. This is the fourth try. There's no way they could fuck it up. And they didn't. Whoop-de-doo. And it's like, what can I say? It shouldn't be a surprise that it works, because I feel like people aren't getting this, but oh wow, when the comic book characters are comic accurate, the movie's good. It's almost like we should have been doing this shit from the beginning. Also, the beginning of the movie is fantastic. I will spoil one thing. They do not waste time trying to explain the origins of these superheroes. They do it so quick. They do it in literally like a 30, like maybe in a few minute montage in this like period piece style of like an intro, and it's just so beautiful and great. I love the way New York City looks. I feel like more comic book movies should do what the Fantastic Four did. This movie, the issue with the MCU, I feel like, is that when it first started, you didn't have to watch every movie to get the plot. You, like, for me personally, right? When I was a wee little lad, all right, I was born in 2005, okay? So when the first Iron Man came out, I was like 3 years old, all right? So when I was watching superhero movies, I watched Iron Man and Avengers, and I understood everything. I understood everything. I actively had to go back and watch, because here's the thing, right? I feel like Marvel movies should work on their own. You should be able to watch this, right, and not think, oh, but how does this affect this movie and this character and this and that and that? Do I have to watch this movie to understand this movie, or can I just like skip this movie and then watch this movie? Like that's what it feels like. You don't have to watch another Marvel movie to understand this one. All right? You don't have to watch a whole other show or this or that. You could just watch this movie on its own. Honestly, you could probably only watch this movie, and I'm betting you guys you can watch this movie and then watch Doomsday and still get the basic gist of what's going on, and you don't have to explain it. It's just great. This movie works in isolation. This is the closest you'll ever get to another Iron Man, like 08 Iron Man, 2008 Iron Man, okay? This is unironically one of the closest that Marvel's gotten to capturing that feel of, holy shit, I'm gonna be in for a ride. I'm strapped in. I'm ready to go. And I can't wait. I literally cannot wait. Doomsday needs to come now. Secret Warriors needs to come now, and I need another sequel now. I need it now. Okay. Anyway, this was supposed to be a short review, but I guess I yapped, which is what I'm good at. You know, I'm a yapping YouTuber. I won't lie. Thank you for watching or listening. Honestly, the only way I'm editing this like is as if you're listening to it like a podcast. So like I guess you probably should do something. Well, it's too late now. This is the end of the video. I probably should have said that at the start, which I'm going to say at the start. Future Music's gonna take care of that. Oh, it's gonna like sound trippy when I go back and edit it. But you know, anywho, that was my review for the Fantastic Four. The last thing I guess I could say is the music is beautiful. It's great. My only complaint, no, not only complaint, I have a few little complaints. My only complaint, movie's too short. It's too short. Some characters could have been better. Reed Richards, look, I understand we're not at the era of making stretchy powers look cool yet. It looks good. Reed Richards stretching looks good. But the thing about Reed that I always found funny is when he stretches like he forgets that he doesn't have to do it. Like, there are times when Reed will, like, my favorite image of Reed is when he's crossing his arms and putting his arms to his hip at the same time because he stretches like that. When Reed stretches, he stretches like he's an asshole, like he's showing off on accident. Anyway, I'm gonna watch this movie again, but on a Yarhar Fatal AD site. I already gave my money to the film. I don't gotta do it again. So, yep, I'm gonna Yarhar the film again. I'm gonna do R again. I'm pirating the movie. Okay, I admit it.